So as you can imagine, as a family practitioner, you'll be giving advice which will have implications when it comes to both wills and probate. And therefore, we need to think about what those implications and that overlap is. For example, as many of you will know, earlier this year on the 6th of April, we had the far significant changes now we've had to the law of divorce. So we need to know how, if at all, does that impact on a will? What about marriage? What about civil partnership? What about severing a joint tenancy? What impact does that have? As you know, a lot of our advice as family practitioners will involve advising cohabiting couples. So where do we stand with that in terms of a cohabitee being able to benefit under intestacy, for example? What about how we look at inheritance tax issues? Where do we stand with that? There's then the area surrounding different types of clauses in a will. So how can we then assist insofar as that's concerned, particularly when it comes to children? So the different types of gifts that we may have. So these are some of the matters that I'll be taking you through. I'll look at some of the formalities, obviously the Mental Capacity Act, which you'll be familiar with, as to how that ties in with family cases, letter of wishes, video witnessing of wills, guardianship clauses. As you know, we've had special guardianship in place for some years, but also there's guardianship orders and guardianship clauses. We'll see how that's different and similar. And then we'll look at dismissal clauses and how that affects a will going forward as well. Sometimes people will be left nothing or very little in a will, and hence we need to think about the 1975 Act as the inheritance provision for Family Independence Act of 1975. So we'll see how that ties in as well. And right at the end, I'll spend a little bit of time running through some aspects with you on the residence nil rate band, and then also aspects surrounding to LPAs, lasting powers of attorney.